Hey, it's been 10 months since I have taken my social media detox. So, back in June of 2025, I deactivated my Facebook, my Instagram, deleted my TikTok, and in my social media detox, I only have YouTube and Reddit, and that's basically like my social media. And I'm not completely out of social media as what people might think when they say it's social media detox. What I mean by a detox is like detoxing from the most like the platforms that are making you feel anxious, platforms that are making you feel like you've been over consuming a lot of things that are useless, and it's affecting your brain. It's affecting how you communicate and build relationships with people. It's also affecting how you focus on something, like your attention span. There's a study conducted, like the attention span has been dwindling down over the years, and platforms like TikTok is the perpetrator. And I have long since deleted all of those social media platforms, and I'm just gonna share with you in my 10th month monthsary, the biggest things that I've realized and I've discovered without social media that affects me negatively. I guess number one would be my relationships with people today. I would say are more genuine and something that it feels more human. I don't know how else to describe it, because it's like this: if you follow someone on social media and when you actually catch up, there's not much to catch up on, because they see whatever you're doing, because you post it online, like your new job, for example, or your new achievement. You post it online and they get updated with it. So when you actually meet in person, it's just talking about those that they've already seen. But if you don't have social media, the conversation is more human in a way where they don't actually know what you were up to. I met up with my old friends and the conversation is just so authentic and it's so real, and so like you're actually in the moment. Because most of the time, if you have your attention span dwindling down and you know what your friends are up to because they keep on posting on social media, it's like you're not really catching up to them in a way how you caught up to them back in high school. Or I don't know, because when I was talking to my friends now, it feels like the relationship was back in high school, where it was more genuine, and I really didn't know what they were doing. They didn't, and vice versa. So we caught up very, like, we talked so much. We didn't have to check our phones because we genuinely were interested in each other's, like, whatever we were doing. And that was what I was feeling like. Wow, like I felt like I escaped the matrix. And I'm planning to go back in social media 2 months after this, because it's gonna mark as a year off my social media. And I'm still in a dilemma of leaving this private and quiet and the life where relationships are just more authentic and you can catch up on your friends because you genuinely don't know about whatever they're doing, and it's more authentic. And yeah, the relationships are amazing if you don't have any social media. And speaking of private, that's my second realization about social media, without social media, is that no one can track you. Because whenever I make new friends in this detox era and they ask me for my socials, my Instagram, it would be easy before, if I had social media, to just give it to them. And once I gave it to them, they just know a lot more about me. Like they know like how many siblings I have, like whatever I'm doing, what school I am in, without even having to talk about it over coffee, or like talking about it even generally. Because get access to my social media where I post everything. And that's also connects to my first point about like having genuine connections, because I made this friend in a cafe. He's Japanese and he's here as an exchange student, and we were talking, and then the first thing he said after uh, the last thing he said after we were done in the cafe was like, "Can I have your socials? I would love to connect with you." And I was like, "I'm sorry, I don't have any socials. Would it be okay if I give you my number?" Sorry, if I give you my number instead. And my number is better because you can talk to them. You can talk to them because I don't know why. If you follow them on social media, if you follow people on social media, the less likely you're about to check in on people and also talk to them. But if you have only their number, it feels like you can talk to them. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but that is also my one of my realization. But anyway, he was like, "Can I have your socials?" And I was like, "No, I don't have any. Can I have your can you have my number? I'll just give you my number." And I gave him my number, and then our relationship was so tight. It was genuine. We were just talking, texting. Like, "What are you up to? Do you want to go with groceries with me?" Like, it's so random. Like, "Do you want to go groceries with me?" "Oh yeah." "Do you want to go to this concert with me?" "Oh yeah." "Do you want to go to this festival with me?" "Hey, can you come with me? I just have something I want to ask and something." Like, the most human stuff. Like, "Can you help me with my groceries?" And like, how do you even talk about groceries with a friend online that you follow? Like, I genuinely don't get it. That was an experience where I was like, "Whoa, it's out of the Matrix type shit." But yeah, it's amazing where people it gives you privacy in a way where people don't know much about you, and if they want your social media and you're like, "No, you don't have it," then the more likely you can talk more about something when you meet again. You know what I'm saying? There's so much more to talk about. Like, how many siblings do you have? You don't have to talk about it anymore if you just see it on social media and if you follow each other. But if you don't know anything about that person, then the more likely you want to hang out with the person more. And that's how I made a really strong friendship with someone I met in a coffee shop, because we were just wanting to meet each other and just getting to know each other, because we didn't know about each other and we didn't have social media. It was amazing. Third realization of not having any social media. Let me see. It's probably the fact. Yeah, it's a fact where people miss you. A lot of people tell me that they miss me now. And it's just different when they say they miss you and you follow each other, because they know what you're up to. But if you actually get off social media, it's like you get off this community where you're connected with everybody, so they legit miss you. Like, when they say that they miss me, I really feel like they actually miss me. And even though we're not talking in social media, they just tell me that they miss me because I am not in social media anymore, so they can't see anything about me. They don't have any access about me, and that was a good thing to realize as well. Like, you don't even necessarily have to talk to them on social media, but if you follow each other, they won't necessarily miss you because you see each other. In terms of whatever they're doing, they're up, like, even if it's something that they're just curating to show, at least you see something about them, right? But now that I don't have a social media, like, a lot of people reach out to me, say they miss me, even though, like, if we do follow each other on social media and not talk in a while, they would never reach out, like, saying they miss me. And also this vice versa. I miss a lot of people, genuinely. Like, I've been reaching out to a few people and telling them that I miss them so much. But if I had social media and I see them and I still don't talk to them, I wouldn't think of doing that, because I don't know. I just feel like I don't miss them because I still see them. You know what I'm saying? It's also one. Like, it feels like if you're out of social media, really, like, you're out of this connected community where there's surveillance, micro surveillance, Like they don't necessarily have to talk to you, but since they see you, then the more likely that they don't have to miss you. Something along the lines of that. There's a lot more realizations that I have without social media, and privacy. Honestly, privacy. Yeah, so I'm just recapping everything that I said. It's more authentic relationships and talking to people around you. It's also the privacy and where people don't know much about you and you're just low key. And also the more likely people are gonna miss you, even though that normally you still wouldn't talk to each other if you follow each other online, and they wouldn't miss you, and you also wouldn't miss them that much because you see each other and whatever they're doing. That's three. What else? I don't know, because I don't have any fear of missing out, so that's a good asset for me. I can just pull out anytime I want. I heard it as soon as I said it, but I can just leave anytime I need to. But those are the three realizations that I have right now in my 10 months. But I have more, I'm pretty sure. But on top of my head, there's only three, and it's been 11 minutes already. And in a few minutes, I'm going back to work. It's 4 a.m. here, and yeah, I have a night shift. If you guys are asking, but anyway, I'd love to have your thoughts too. If you're planning to have a social media detox, or if you already had one and you have realizations, drop it in the comments, and I would really love to talk more about it with you guys. I think there's only a few people who've done this. I know I follow a few creators here in YouTube who's also having social media detoxes. Been 2 years, 3 years or more for them, but they have YouTube, and that's something that I also want to do now. Like, I don't have any other else but YouTube, because in my YouTube it's a really positive community. I follow positive vibes, self-help content, content that actually makes me feel good. And with so many wrong things in the world right now, it's really good if you surround yourself with something good. And yeah, it's been positive. And I don't know. I guess I just want to say the last dilemma that I have is, yeah, either I want to go back to social media or not 2 months later. But I will have to, because I'm going back to school, and you know how everything right now needs social media. So if you go to school, you really need one. Anyway, that's all for now. I almost have work in a few minutes. Thanks for listening, and yeah, talk to me in the comments, and I'd love to communicate with you guys. Thanks. Bye.